If you're just learning about performance, the name on this building will be one of your first lessons.
Well, my father started the company in 1938, and he had a little tiny garage in part of a larger service station. And he kept building up, and bought this car in around 1936, 32 Ford Roadster. He was making cylinder heads for the large flathead engine, and he was making cylinder heads for the V860, only with a manifold. He breached over into the cylinder head business for the Ford flathead, which was badly needed at that time.
From Ford flathead V8s, Edelbrock expanded onto other makes and models and onto other components like intake manifolds, carburetors, pistons, and cooling systems, all made from the lightest materials possible. Today they forge, machine, and market their high-performance products around the world.
Back in the 1930s, Vic Edelbrock had some good ideas about how to improve the air and fuel mixture in an engine. Turns out, those were pretty big ideas. Thank you. Morning, boys.
Good morning, Dad.
My name is Scott Herman, and I work for Edelbrock Corporation, and I'm the Chief Manufacturing Engineer.
We're visiting Edelbrock. We're watching them build our heads and our power package for our 383.
The machining is done on CNC machines, which are computerized. They're highly accurate. They're extremely fast. All of the milling and drilling, tapping are all done on these machines, which controls the dimensions to a very high level of accuracy.
Edelbrock has gone high-tech big time. Major manufacturers have to keep pace, but it would be tough to get ahead of what's in place here. Mr. Sprocket on the Jetsons would definitely be impressed.
After they got done with the rough machining of the heads, they moved on to doing the valve guides, and we met up with Vic.
And this is the famous Vic Edelbrock, right? Yeah.
Well, I love performance. But there is nothing more gratifying than taking an engine and putting good parts on it and seeing great results.
What's happening here?
This is a very critical part because when your guide must be to a very close dimension. Sure. And we have to make that guide, that valve guide, the right dimension. If you make it too big, the hole, then you leak oil through the seal. It's a Surrey machine. It's manually operated, but he is putting the right cutter in, cutting a certain procedure to where we get the angles exactly correct.
This man knows size matters and professes it.
The next step is to wash the head, kind of get it cleaned up, and then we start doing some assembly. We took it to the helicoil station where we put the stainless steel thread inserts in the exhaust flange and the rocker studs. After that, then we went to the assembly of the cylinder head where we start to assemble, put in the valves, put in the spring cups, put in the oil seals. We check all the installed heights on every single piece.
No matter how futurist a manufacturer gets, it will always require a hands-on finish.
What really makes our cylinder head program what it is today is it just comes right out of the box and goes on the engine. You don't touch it, you don't take it to a head porter, just put it on. All the valves are in, they're all shimmed to the right length. It's got seals, everything. It's done.
We're getting a little heavier, just a little heavier.
From assembly to packaging, the process is smooth and fast.
Thanks, Tim.
There you go. We're going to need a lot of parts for the 383 on the 53 pickup, and now we've got a good head start.